What's going on, everyone? It's Camilio Salamander, back to bring you the news. On today's wrestling report, we have many stories to discuss, including AEW brand split is receiving some mixed reviews, a WWE star has some serious heat, CM Punk is set to appear on Dynamite, and many more stories. Please don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more uploads. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight into the news. CM Punk made his big return to AEW television on Saturday night on the premiere episode of AEW Collision by opening the show with a hot promo and closed it with a win in a trios match alongside FTR against Samoa Joe, Juice Robinson, and Jay White. There has been some speculation about whether Punk will appear on this week's Dynamite. Sean Ross Sapp for Fightful Selects reported that the Elite, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks had done pre-tapings to progress some of their angles, and that there's a good chance that they are not in the arena for Dynamite. Those close to CM Punk claims that he was planned for the June 21st show. If Punk is backstage at the show, then it would make sense not to have the Elite at the show considering their issues. Here's the current card for Dynamite. With CM Punk's return to AEW, company president Tony Khan considered doing a brand split with those collisions being built around CM Punk and those who have issues with him being on Dynamite. The promotion has gone back and forth with it as it's currently not in play, as Khan stated, not as for now. Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select reported that the preparation on details was sent out a month ago, indicating that there will be two distinct rosters for both shows, although expectations was going to be made. The report noted that the move at the time was met with mixed reactions internally. There were several wrestlers who wasn't happy that they would be missing out on signings and independent bookings, which is something that AEW has looked at as a luxury. Other people was happy about it as it would minimize the drama and backstage squabbles that has gone on over the last several years. It was originally stated that it would be a hard split before some people on the roster noted that it would be softer. Those at Warner Brothers Discovery stated that they would prefer no split, but under the right circumstances, anything could work. For years, Kenta has pushed for a match with CM Punk, but the two stars has always been in separate promotions until the last year and a half, as CM Punk is in AEW, as Kenta is in New Japan Pro Wrestling, where the two promotions have a working relationship. Punk returned to AEW on Saturday's Collision premiere show, where he did a promo that included a shot at the Young Bucks. Punk also had a bag with the AEW World Heavyweight title that he never lost because he was stripped of the title due to being injured, also with the suspension streaming from the brawl. A fitting thing concerning that Kenta has noted in a few weeks that he doesn't want to match with Punk unless he's given the bag, i.e. money. This match was the planned direction for AEW and New Japan Forbidden Door 2, although Punk wasn't thrilled with working with Kenta as he may come across badly in the interview. There was a reference to Punk's controversial interview with ESPN, and it should be noted that Punk didn't mention Kenta in the piece. The two stars have had a long-standing history, as Kenta originally used the GTS move, a move that Punk started to use when he moved to WWE and was publicly giving Kenta credit for it on several times. On Twitter, Kenta, he noted that the match was never going to happen, although there are some speculations that this is just a swerve. And I'm not talking about Strickland. Bobby Lashley returned to in-ring action on Saturday night from Heritage Bank Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. at a WWE house show where he took on Karrion Kross. The former WWE champion went over in the contest, and lastly, he hasn't been seen on television since the May 12th episode of SmackDown, where he will lose to AJ Styles in the WWE World Heavyweight Title Tournament semifinal. Brock Lesnar has been made quite active in WWE this year as he worked the Men's Royal Rumble match in January before losing to Bobby Lashley at the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event the following month. At WrestleMania 39, he would beat Omos in a singles match, which was heavily criticized by fans at the time due to Lesnar's positions as one of WWE's top stars. The night after on Monday Night Raw, Lesnar he would tease teaming up with Cody Rhodes for a tag match against Solo Sikoa and the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns, only for the Beast to turn on Rhodes. At Backlash, Rhodes he would score a win before losing to Lesnar at Night of Champions, where Rhodes would pass out in the Kimura. Now WWE is planning to do Rhodes vs Lesnar 3 at this year's SummerSlam on August 5th from Detroit, Michigan. WWE is considering a match stipulation that hasn't been used in years for their bout. It's heavily rumored that the match stipulation will be a fight pit match. Now WWE website has updated its advertisements for its upcoming shows, as Lesnar is now slated to appear at the following Raws: July 3rd from Baltimore, Maryland, July 17th, Atlanta, Georgia, and July 31st, Houston, Texas. There are unspoken things in the wrestling business that range all the way from how people are treated backstage by shaking hands with veteran wrestlers to the way they interact with higher ups. Top Dollar has apparently rubbed people the wrong way, something that was very seamlessly displayed during the recent match that took place on Friday Night SmackDown. Top Dollar he was eliminated in 8 seconds after taking a bro kick for Sheamus, along with Michael Cole making fun of his raps and basically burying him any chance he get. It's safe to assume that Top Dollar has some type of heat backstage, but we just can't pinpoint why. A big match was announced on Saturday morning during the episode of SmackDown Lowdown. Mackenzie Mitchell had mentioned that at Money in the Bank there will be a bloodline civil war with Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa will take on the Usos. On WWE Friday Night SmackDown, Jey Uso he had teased on turning on Jimmy and staying with the bloodline, but it was a swerve and both Jimmy and Jey will take out Reigns and Solo. As of now, here's an updated card for Money in the Bank. That's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please be sure to check out more videos on the channel. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell for daily wrestling videos. Once again, I'm Camilio Salamander, signing off. Until the next one.
I started with nothing and came out a king. I've been the one that's been ballin' for rings. It's been me and my team and we chasing the green. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free.